Hey all, and welcome back to the HellfireComms playthrough of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. We're in the endgame now, y'all, so, like we said at the beginning, we're going to hunt down the last of the items to give us 100%, and that includes the Sky Temple keys. So we're heading to Agon first, is that right, Spar?
Yeah, we're going to basically go in order through the three regions with a couple stops through the temple grounds at the beginning and end to pick up the stuff that's there, because there are 3 Sky Temple keys in the Sky Temple grounds, and then 2 each in Dark Agon, Dark Torvus, and the Ying Hive, which is the dark version of Sanctuary Fortress.
Right. I think I said at the end of the last part, we'll be taking on the Ying Hive then, so uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
It's okay. We know what you meant, don't worry about it.
I love loopholes. I hope you're ready for this particular session to be a little bit front-ended with tangents, guys, because let's face it, we are just going after items here.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of running around getting all the items that I couldn't get throughout the main playthrough, and ones that didn't make sense to go out of my way for in that same vein throughout the normal playthrough. Like, I could have gotten this earlier, but it would have required me to go a little bit out of my way for a single missile expansion. Not entirely worth it.
Oh, I've noticed you're not losing health in the Dark World.
Yes, the light suit actually prevents me from losing any health in the Dark World, including the gas from the Ing Claws here, which will usually destroy the Varia suit. It doesn't actually make any difference for the Dark suit, however. The Ing Claws don't have any effect on that. I just want to take out this one guy in particular. He looked at me funny.
That's what you get, Chad. We got Bob, Jim, and Chad now. Anyone else want to have a go?
And the reason that I didn't pick up that missile expansion earlier was because I have to go over here to pick up our first Sky Temple key. And it just makes more sense to come and do it now. Nope, that is the wrong button, but that's okay. Can I be fancy? I'm a little bit fancy, I missed. I sort of hit it. That's okay.
And the poo water does nothing to us anymore.
No, and we can actually fall down into it, because I think if you just have the Varia suit or the Dark suit, you just get stuck on top of it, which is why you can't get any of the items that are in the water. Hunter Ings, come on, I'm trying to explain things.
They're trying to hunt, man.
Hunting season is over.
It is a raison d'etre.
I guess so, yeah.
So we got a missile expansion, we got a temple key. What's next, Spar?
Well, that's actually all for this part of the temple grounds. We're actually going to make our way to Agon now. So that was pretty short for what we're doing here.
I may or may not just cut between items depending on how bad the backtracking is. I guess we'll see.
It depends on how much we fill the backtracking with funny or entertaining anecdotes. And I have one, actually, that I'll go ahead and share here. I consider it funny anyway. When this game first came out, I was hanging out with one of my friends, because I remember this because my parents specifically did not drive me to the game store. I pre-ordered this game myself with some money that I had, and I went home and I told my parents about it, and they told me that I needed to cancel my pre-order because they had already pre-ordered the game for me for my upcoming birthday.
Aww.
So I had 2 pre-orders for this. I don't remember if it was a GameStop thing or just any pre-order for the game. I also got a t-shirt that was sort of a sickly green color with like Samus's name on it, as if it was like a name tag or something. It was kind of cool, but a bit tight-fitting, because even as a child I was a bit on the overweight side.
Well, yeah, it's for Samus. What do you expect?
Alright, well, we're here in Agon, and we're going to quickly jump into grabbing our first item. This one is actually not available, 1, until you get the Echo Visor, because it requires hitting these Echo locks here, and 2, for some reason, this item also doesn't appear until you've defeated a Morbus. Actually, it's the locks that don't appear until you've defeated a Morbus, despite the fact that the sandbats are getting in my way. There we go. Despite the fact that Amorbus and the Echo Visor actually have nothing to do with each other.
Huh. Well, I mean, the thing did have 3 eyes there. I can see the connection at least.
The sort of carapace that you can see like curling up around the tower also looks a lot like Amorbus, which I would take to mean that it was something that the Ing took over, like possessed for their own control and uses, I suppose.
Nice.
Like I said, this is going to be it. It's going to be all just grabbing items. See, there's a look at the Amorbus skeleton up there that you can see pretty clearly.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, our next port of call is actually Mining Station A, which is the main area where the pirates first attacked us. So right through here. You have any fun anecdotes about this game, Tom?
No, I'm fresh out, mate.
Or anything about the Metroid series in general?
Well, actually, I was going to actually bring up a request, if I may.
Yeah, what's that?
Would you be the one to play Prime 3 and 4 whenever we get to them?
Sure, I've actually been thinking about it and wondering, like, if you even had a copy of Prime 3 to play. So
You've got the trilogy, we may as well make the best use of it.
Is there another pirate here, or was that just something else? I think that was just a spare leftover hit. Yeah, I'd be glad to play those. And now that we have power bombs, we can destroy this. And now that we have spider ball, we can land up here. Be sure you're holding down the button to activate the spider ball, or else you just fall down to the bottom again.
That was very cool.
It's actually possible to grab that item a little bit early by standing on the War Wasp hives. There's a single layer of that room where the War Wasps spawn, and it changes throughout the game depending on where you're at. But by using the standable material of the hives, you can actually jump up to the item without using the cannon. There's a lot of things like that that they do in, you know, the speedrun and whatever.
I'm just nodding politely.
This is going to be a lot of, I won't say a lot, but a decent bit of speedrun knowledge on what little I actually have of the game.
That's fine, mate. I mean, look at what we're doing here.
This is another thing that I could have grabbed earlier, but I needed to come this way for what's beyond this room, so it just made more sense to wait.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
Huh?
Beyond.
Oh, don't go there, man. Ooh, here's a funny thing that I can share. Did you know that the targets for the seeker missile doors can be destroyed by the screw attack?
What is their fucking problem? I've had enough of this shit. Just genuinely angry about convenience for some reason.
Let's see. There's a power bomb door right there. There's an enemy around here that I want to scan, and it keeps teleporting. There it is. So this is disappearing again.
Ha!
I'm getting trolled. Anyway, that's the red Kraly as opposed to the green Kraly that we have run into previously. The red Kraly, as you can see, teleports around all over the place. Trying to figure out what order I need to do this in, but let's just go up here. There was a randomizer race that the community had, and one of the runners ran into the red Kraly while trying to get something. And unfortunately, the teleportation effect that the red Kraly has deals an insane amount of damage for no discernible reason, and so they ended up dying and losing the race because of that.
Have you never heard of telefragging, bro?
So I actually had to come over here and cause this thing to start spinning first.
I'm not gonna say it.
And then I'm on a time limit to get to the other thing. And we'll read that lore module here in just a second.
Thank God. Nearly had a fucking panic attack there. My one function in this game.
convenient that the fan stops right there for us to be able to get to that.
Well, hey man, the Luminoth, they're a bunch of smart cookies. New weapons. Our studies of the Ing revealed the source of their attacks as dark energy. We built weapons for this energy, thinking it could overload enemy targets and eliminate them. We soon learned our error, as the dark beam was not of great effect on the Ing. We then began to develop a weapon that used light energy. This weapon would dispatch the Ing with terrible efficiency.
Now, these are obviously very far behind some of the other lore scans that we've gone by now, but again, it just didn't seem to make sense to go out of my way to go over here and get this earlier, so we're getting it now. Oh god, where are we? Alright.
That's okay, I didn't need my ears anyway.
Yeah, sometimes they're a little bit loud.
Even with the volume lowered, that went crazy.
Yeah, that's like the loudest thing in the game for some reason. Can I do... I was trying to do a fancy thing.
Ooh, the attempter.
Okay. Okay, a little bit fancy. We don't have to go all the way around, at least.
Yeah, pace yourself, man.
Yeah, because you can stand on the little Ing... the things that drop items, those little things here, forget what they're called. You can stand on them and just jump off them to get to other places. And this is actually back in main area where that skeleton of a Morbus was.
Yeah, I see it.
Behind that gate, and this is the only thing we can do over here because you can't ever remove that gate.
We'll just have to destroy the entire Dark World despite it.
I mean, that's kind of the plan eventually. And just make a quick trip back. There were rocks in the way, that's why I stopped.
That's fun.
And now we pick up the Dark Burst, the beam combo for the Dark Beam, which is probably my favorite of the three. Because the Dark Burst summons black holes.
That's raw as hell.
And much like how it was when we picked up the Sunburst, some enemies are going to spawn for us to test out our new combo on. Eventually, there they are.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
Yeah, it's it's kind of a lot. Now we just blow this up. And they really couldn't find anywhere else to put this, so they just stuck it back here.
Give it its own platform and everything. Like, a Luminoth had to physically come in here, install that, and say, you know what? just in case, you know?
Alright, well, that's all there is for this side. Now we're going to head to the other side of Aegon Temple through the light door that we couldn't go through earlier.
I've lost track of the amount of items we've gotten so far, but you said there were 41 to get overall?
34 with the 9 keys. And I double-checked it because we actually started this section at 66%. So if we get 34 items, that will put us at 100.
Dude, basic maths.
Basic math.
No. It's mathematics, there's an S at the end.
No.
Alright, Yank.
We don't need the orb cannon. What we actually want to do is on this middle platform.
I got real scared for a second there, because it looked like you were just walking off the platform.
Nope, because we want to blow this up. This was a 5,000-year-old architecture that's never going to be recreated, but we need the burger. So it's ours now.
I would destroy a million-year-old structure for burger. You have no idea of my hunger.
A good burger is worth way more to me.
God, we suck.
And we just gotta bonk off of that and get respawned up here.
Oh. It was all part of the plan, chat.
I'm pretty sure I just sent one of the pill bugs flying off the bottom of the screen. You can check that when you go to edit this part.
Hell yeah, baby. I gotta say, some of the more interesting areas in Echoes are optional. Like all the areas we've been seeing with the tunnels and whatnot.
This tunnel right here that goes away from the screen in 3D is actually the elevator to Sanctuary, which we won't be seeing because we never need to take that path in this run.
Oh, right, yes.
This is one of our last key bearer scans. I don't think it's the last one, but definitely one of the last.
But still. Oh, like be still, right. I can go no further. Here in this reactor, I go to join my fallen mate, Justill, in final rest. Though I die with honor, a shame falls on my house until the key I seek reaches its destination. May my brothers find my burden that the way to the Sky Temple will be opened at last.
Well, we're on it. Don't fret, good sir. I'm going to call him a sir.
Bug? Bug works too. For what purpose did you make these sticky?
I don't know, I guess something in the computer needs it to be this way.
I guess so.
Whatever system is the pirates are using to, I don't know, hold on to the phazon or whatever.
I was going to say, it has to be the Space Pirates.
Yeah, this is part of their labs.
They're scientists with their Space Pirate MDs. 75%!
Yeah, that's the first of the special endings. We actually get to see both of them, much like Kingdom Hearts. We'll get both of the endings that we unlock.
I forget, how did we even show off the secret ending in the Prime Remastered?
I think you just tacked it on to the end of the credits from what I recorded.
You're right, yeah. I was checking the playlist earlier, and there wasn't anything in the description saying like, oh, this comes from so-and-so with a link to their channel, so it must have been one of us.
Yeah, no, I definitely recorded that. I definitely remember doing that.
The percentage of you doing stuff to me doing stuff in this playthrough, vastly different.
Yes, well, this was always going to be my game to record, because this is one of my favorite games of all time. It's in my top 10, so there was no way I was letting you have this one.
It's just got soul out the wazoo.
Not that the other Prime games don't have soul, but this one is just kind of exuding it. It's just all over.
Well, of the trend of, like, darker sequels back in the day, I would probably say this is my favourite, followed by the second Prince of Persia game in the Sands of Time trilogy. No, I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, I remember that one being your favorite. I actually haven't played that one myself. The ceiling is kind of getting in the way here. And so is all the sand here, appropriately enough, as we're talking about the Sands of Time.
Well, I think you'll enjoy it. I just hope you like Godsmack.
I take that back. I played a little bit of it years ago before I even knew what, like, video game playthroughs were.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't care for it because I don't like being chased in video games. I don't remember... I've probably told the story about... Oh, there's Metroids here now.
Aww.
When I was... I had some friends over... Ah, my face! And they were playing... I think it was Crash 3. And the Triceratops broke out from the gate, and I screamed. Yeah.
That was in this playthrough.
Probably, yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. So having the thing in Warrior Within chase me exuded very similar feelings, and I didn't care for that.
I don't like... First of all, it was called the Dahaka. Second of all, I don't like you enunciating better than me.
Can I make this? Yeah.
Dude. Cool. So I was winding up to something a little bit better there, but the words just didn't come.
I mean, Dude Cool is basically the epitome of Sonic, and we're going to be overloading on that for the next month, so...
Seriously. I guess there were maybe other missile expansions in here, but judging by the fire, they all blew up.
Well, That room is just always on fire, just perpetually. It never burns down all the way, it's just like that forever.
It's just another space pirate experiment. Why do we even pay you guys? I'm sorry, you guys test the results of fire burning perpetually in an empty room.
Wait, you guys get paid?
Tubes.
Huh. Oh, this is only my second time going through this room, so this is where the Metroids break out. If you come through here for a third time, there are actually cocoons hanging from the ceiling where baby Metroids will spawn.
Oh, interesting.
And I don't think the room is going to reset from me walking in here, so it's still just going to be these normal Metroids. But I think, if I didn't miss anything, that was actually all of the items left in the light part of Aegon, so now we're going to head to Dark Aegon.
Neat.
We made quick work of that. Can I get off this wall, please?
I was going to say, where were all the guys?
They were just here waiting, but they chose probably the worst place to wait.
You really got to stop experimenting with Metroids, guys. It never works out.
Yeah, well, the experiments kind of run out, especially with, you know, at parts of the timeline where no Metroids exist anymore.
Well, play Dread.
So if we come back over here, this is near where we actually picked up the light beam. Right up there in that door.
Oh, yeah.
Come down here in the purple water, there's a burger.
I wouldn't eat that one.
I don't know if I want to eat this. This would be like the burger that SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs make for the health inspector.
The pretty pies.
Yeah, or that too.
Oh, right, yeah, those were different things.
They definitely were different things, yep. Let's see, I want to go this way, yep, okay. So we're going to take basically the reverse path that we just did in the light world, this time in the dark world. And you're going to remember this room because this is the big room where I had to undo the 3 locks.
Oh, yep. Don't fall in the phazon.
Nope, because the phazon will still hurt you. There's also dark Metroids here now, but they're not that much of a threat, really.
Wait for it. No, it's fine.
And for some reason, this is where the beam combo for the Annihilator beam is at. They really ran out of room for this one, like for real though. This is the Sonic Boom, which is the coolest looking and probably the most useless of the beam combos, sadly.
Let's see. 5 missiles. Does it also use ammo?
It uses 30 of each ammo.
Get to fuck.
But I want to show it off at least, so some of y'all come down here without me standing in the cancer stuff. Bam.
Very cool.
Actually, that was pretty cool, yeah.
Alright, what's next?
Well, just continuing our pathway around. Because there's more stuff to grab over there that we couldn't get to before. Just because of power bombs and water.
A potent combination.
Yes, in this case purple water. Might as well save. I'm literally walking by it. This room has no other purpose.
You're definitely recording, yes?
Yes.
Good.
I have the save backed up anyway, if we do have to go back for something.
Good lad.
Light suit's so cool. I love that close-up.
Man, wouldn't it be great if they tried to recreate it in another game, and it didn't seem nearly as cool?
Is that Smash Brothers?
No.
Ah.
It's fine. The fact that you've forgotten what I'm talking about pretty much says it all.
I actually have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, that's fine then.
There it is. This is the particular in-cache that doesn't spawn until after you have defeated the Power Bomb Guardian, despite the fact that you need power bombs to even get in here. I don't know why they like added these double checks onto stuff throughout the game. And while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and refill my ammo because I used up a bunch.
Have you been overusing that Annihilator thing again? Well, whatever.
Well, I did use the Dark Burst once and the Sonic Boom once, so that's like 60 dark ammo right there. Yeah. Barely threatening.
Just have to give you a little love tap as you exit the room.
I don't think love tap's the right word, but basically, yeah. And back out to here, this is where one of the Aegon keys was at. And we're actually heading to where another of the Aegon keys was at. Back here in this room is called Battleground.
Where are you?
It's way over there.
I see it. That-ing.
Hoping I don't get knocked out of the air by these guys, because I'm choosing to ignore them right now.
Well, Spar, your hubris will be your downfall.
Probably. No, looks like we're good. Alright, that's all the keys for Aegon now.
Sweet.
Still got a few items to pick up, though. Generally don't recommend walking into explosions, but you know, it is what it is.
Sure, just put it down there.
Yeah, just put it in the killing stuff. That's fine. Man, that amount of phazon would have done like probably 2 or 3 bars of health in Prime 1.
Really?
Man, you guys are still here, huh? Well, I guess enjoy your party. It's not going to last too much longer.
Nope.
I think we actually saw this particular Mistral expansion when we came through here early in the game.
Speed.
And then we have to go spin the thing back around to get out of here.
I don't understand ink technology.
Oh, well, it's just Luminoth technology, but dark, I guess. And way over here, back at what would be the entrance to Aegon, because there's not actually an elevator for it to connect to, they stuck one here, too.
Sure, why not? I'm going to be saying that a lot throughout this pickup session, I feel.
Again, there's not a whole lot to talk about. It's just kind of, hey, we got the thing.
So once we're done here, Spar, homework for you is to play Metroid Dread.
Do I have to?
Yes, because it's fucking good.
Alright, I guess I'll put it on my rental list.
Zero Mission and Fusion are both on NSO as well, so you could start with those if you want something a little bit lighter.
I think I tried Zero Mission once, and again, just 2D doesn't stick with me, but I suppose I can give him another shot.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget, NSO has, like, save states and whatnot.
Ah, I bonked. I was trying to be all epic and cool. So, there's a missile expansion up there, but we can't actually get it in this room, because that thing is blocking the half-pipe that we need to use.
Right.
So what we have to do is actually go back to the light world and use the half-pipe there, and there's a portal at the top. You guys, really? I was sort of threatened by you when I was here like 8 hours ago, but definitely not anymore.
No.
I love that they're shooting in the cutscene, too.
Feel free to follow us into the portal, guys.
It's not like they die in the sunlight, because the first time we saw the Dark Pirates was in this room.
Fair.
I guess if the Ing are in their normal forms, they die in the sunlight, but they can possess things in that sort of darkling, gaseous form that they have. Oh, barely made it.
Classic Sonic fans are moist as fuck right now.